My name is Nayman. I'm head of state and local relations for Visa Incorporated. Obviously, the number one challenge is budgetary constraints and being able to be responsive to the local constituents for cities. Visa, just to backtrack for a moment, Visa is a technology company. Most people think that Visa is a bank or lends money, but that familiar bug or logo that you see on your credit card or your debit card is just about reputation and trust. Visa handles the transactions. The banks issue the cards or credit unions issue those cards. So all those electronic transactions occur on our network. And we do up to 20,000 transactions a second, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week around the world. We're headquartered in California. We have a very small workforce of about 7,000 people around the world. So taking that as a basis of what we do and who we are, our biggest issues or our biggest challenges, we believe, for cities are making sure that all of its citizens can be engaged, or actually all of its residents can be engaged through economic empowerment. We believe in financial inclusion. So some of the things that we've been involved in within the United States and around the globe is banking the unbanked. We believe that if people are outside the traditional banking system, which again also includes credit unions as well, that they do not have an opportunity to really build assets, to live their dreams that they want for their children, for their grandchildren. So we work with cities like San Francisco that started a program called Bank on San Francisco. And through that program, people that normally were outside the banking mainstream were given the tools and the opportunities to become part of the banking system and open up bank accounts, build assets, and grow their assets so that they can become more productive in their community. One of the other programs that we're working with, again in San Francisco, by the way, Bank on San Francisco became replicated throughout the state and throughout cities around the United States, and the U.S. Treasury Department has a program called Bank on Cities, which does the same thing, banking the unbanked, and hundreds of thousands of people have gotten into the banking system that way. Another program we're working on deals with going paperless on wages, and that's a program called Current CSF in San Francisco as well. All public sector employees will be either getting their pay through a direct deposit into their checking account or savings account, or they will be issued a payroll card that acts as a debit card. So again, we think that these opportunities for cities to engage in opportunities to have their residents become part of an asset building base in their city is extremely important. And by moving away from paper and checks, you're also doing something that is incredibly strong on the sustainability side. Tons of paper are being wasted on checks every day in cities throughout the country. By doing this program, we believe, in addition to building assets, you're becoming more efficient from sustainability and waste in the city, which saves the city money that they don't have to process. And in addition to that, it's much more transparent, and people will be able to, governments will be able to make sure that they can save money instead of issuing checks and finding lost checks and things of that nature. So we're really pleased to be here. We think National League of Cities is a great place to bring these issues out and to work with these leaders at the local level, because at the local level, that's where, as some of your speakers said today, the rubber hits the road.